Hello friends, I am Arunav Mukherjee and I welcome you in our YouTube channel Mass Evaluation Classes. In this video, I'll take you through journey of population of India. It's a part of demography and it's a topic from demography. As we all talk about census and census from pre-independence, neo-Malthusian belief, anti-Malthusian belief and their importance in population study. We'll go through dependency and life expectancy. We'll also talk about religion and population. So students, I'll just go with the next slide. That is, we already know that we talk about population, we take help from some sources to get the data. So what is that source in our case? So it is census. But we need to understand that census is a source of data since 1865. So there must be a change between the census of pre-independence and now. So in India, we can do population study on base of our region, religion and culture. So in the next slide, you can just see that in demography, there is very common question, that is why there is transition in population. So to answer it, first we need to understand two of the belief, and one is neo-Malthusian belief and another is anti-Malthusian belief. So neo-Malthusian theory is actually like earth resource can only support and finite population. So in 1970s, Thomas Malthus, he actually argued that there are population and there are growth of foods or supply which is happening differently. Like growth of population is happening exponentially, growth of supply or availability of supply is happening arithmetically. So that is like 1, 2, 3, 4. But when we talk about population, it is 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. So Malthus also argued that there are certain preventive checks on population that can slow its growth and keep population from rising exponentially. Okay. Now we need to understand one more thing, that neo-Malthusian is actually kind of recent beliefs. So when we talk about anti-Malthusian, it is a completely opposite. So it is optimistic group of demographers, and they said that whenever we grow our population, it need to change with the technology. Our supplies can be getting supported by the technologies and information and whatever development we are doing. So now in fourth slide, we can see that as we understand the theories which we have already gone through, so behind population size and resources, we must know indicators which are very important in giving us proof of the relationship, that is dependency ratio, and one is life expectancy, which is one of important indicators for our theories. So first we go with dependency ratio. It is an age population ratio of those typically not in the labor force and those typically in the labor force. It actually helps to measure the pressure on the productive population. So it is one of the indicator. Next, I just want to make you through the data of the India dependency ratio, which we have in the slide 4. We can see in India dependency can be seen in all religions, and we compare that to. We can observe in the graph that which says that age-based distribution which is taken from census 2011, we can find out that Jan has less dependency. We need to understand that this is not only the numbers, rather it is the proportion actually, and you need to understand that we can find out in the graph that Jan are having more population in productive phase. Now when this equation get balanced with death rates, birth rates, dependency also get balanced, and you can actually check that through the graph when you balance it. Now in the next slide, we'll go with the life expectancy is also one of important indicator, as it is additional years a person could expect to live. So there are many factors which relate to public health in betterment of life expectancy. Public health interventions played very vital role in increasing of life expectancies. Now in the next slide, we are going to learn about population study and transition. We must address religion and its influence in population growth. there is a significant influence of religion in sex ratio and composition. Since the 80s, the introduction of ultrasound technology in India has spawned the extreme patriarchal practice of sex selection abortion. This acute gender discrimination is reflected in the large number of missing women in the population. More recently, demographic literature has begun to identify religion as an important fulcrum of differences in child sex ratios between communities and countries. Apart from socioeconomic indicators, we will go with the other indicators too. So now as we are coming with the end, so therefore I'll conclude it with concept of beside religion, what does fertility drop depends on. So in return for answer, we can get first, education standard of women, second, age of mother at marriage or first birth, third, awareness of family planning, fourth, access to family planning, fifth, rising literacy, sixth, gap between births, and the last one is increase in income. That's all to introduce with the topic of demography. Through this, we are able to take tour of important factors, journey and understanding behind population transition. If you enjoyed this video, please do like, subscribe our channel Mass Evaluation Classes, and for more interesting videos, stay tuned with our channel. Thank you.